Morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. I apologize for the delay. Circumstances like breakfast and then an indecisive puppy. No. How y'all doing this morning? Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever in this floating relativity you might be. I profusely and profoundly apologize for my tardiness. Like I said, it could be helped. I had to walk down to the store to get breakfast, and I got into an interesting conversation with the guy down there. Yeah, my car's parked down there because of the freaking icing crap. Anyways, welcome to the channel. Let me fix this part. Hi, my name is Brian, and I'm a poet. And on this channel, we do poetry, but we do it slightly differently than a lot of people. I think most people. I take old poetry, sometimes my own too, and I put it into a music generator, and it spits out songs. Yeah, I know, using AI, but it, at least our Skynet overlords are useful for something. All right, so I'm going to. Oh yeah, I got to do this too. So everything we do here is under the Fair Use Act of 1976. And also, please like and subscribe. Please. All right, let me check in with the chat here. So, yes. Hey, JoJo. How are you doing this? Well, it's afternoon there. How's your afternoon? How's the move? And Miss Scroggins, how is it doing, how are you doing, my dear? And then, good day, sir, or good evening. Good evening. I don't know. I'm not even going to try. How is it going, sir? And then we got Arcanook. How is it going, Miss Jennifer? And Indigo, are you free Saturday night for a poetry reading? And how is it going, kiddo? How is it going, Netmaster? All right, where were we? And then there is the other guy. He's free Saturday night for a round robin. So I think I sent you an email. Not you, Pizza. I got your email. You, Indigo. All right, I'm going to shut up and play a few things and then get on with the program. All right. Oh yeah. My theme song. If it's here. Here we go.
The sun came up upon the left, out of the sea came he. And he shone bright, and on the right went down into the sea. Higher and higher every day, till over the mast at noon. The wedding guest here beat his breast, for he heard the loud bassoon. The bride hath paced into the hall, red as a rose is she, nodding their heads before her goes the merry minstrelsy. The wedding guest, he beats his breast, yet he cannot choose but hear. And thus spake on that ancient man, the bright-eyed mariner. And now the storm glass came, and he was tyrannous and strong. He struck with his oar, taking wings, and chased us south along. The bride hath paced into the hall, red as a rose roses she, nodding their heads before her goes the merry minstrelsy. The wedding guest, he beats his breast, yet he cannot choose but hear. And thus spake on that ancient man, the bright-eyed mariner. And now the storm blast came, and he was tyrannous and strong. He struck with his o'ertaking wings and chased us south along. The bride half paced into the hall, red as a rose is she, known him, nodding their heads before her goes the merry minstrelsy, the merry minstrelsy. The wedding guest, he beats his breast, yet he cannot choose but hear. And thus spake on that ancient man, the bright-eyed mariner. The bright-eyed mariner. The bright-eyed mariner. The bright-eyed mariner. The bright-eyed mariner.
Ship blessed to be freight across the blue. May stormless stars control thy horoscope. In keel and hull, in every spar and row, be night and day to thy dear office true. Oceanmen's path and their divider too. No fairer shrine of memory and hope. To the underworld down thy westering slope, there vanished o'er whom such regrets pursue. Smooth all thy surges as when Jove to Crete swam with less costly burthen and prepare a pathway meet for her homecoming soon, with golden undulations such as greet the printless summer sandals of the moon, and tempt the Nautilus his cruise to dare. Smooth all thy surges as when Jove to Crete swam with less costly burthen and prepare a pathway meet for her homecoming soon, with golden undulations such as greet the printless summer sandals of the moon, and tempt the Nautilus his cruise to dare.
I hope y'all don't mind the nautical theme of the first couple tracks here. So, yeah, let me go here and let's see. Yes, that really sucks, but you'll get there. I don't blame you for being livid. You know, we as humans, we need stability. Like I've said before, a place to put down some roots. So And like Kathy says, you'll get there. All right. Say 9 o'clock pizza. That's 7 o'clock for you. Will you be back by then? Because you and I are on the same time zone. You, Indigo. So I'll email both of you. We'll coordinate. We got time to plan. And I especially want to address this. You're looking at a guy with self-image issues out the yin yang, deep-seated. They go way back. I think my voice, especially when I hear it recorded, is awful. And, you know, I'm not the most photogenic of peoples. So I'm here. You'll get there. And when you get there, Joe, we'll be here for you. We got each other's back. No matter what the hell else goes on out there, on this channel, we got each other's back. Hey, Style, how is it going? All right, so I don't know of that. I wanted to, yesterday. Okay, let's go back 48 hours. Sort of, close to. Tuesday, I was doing my thing, working around and all this stuff, trying to get stuff done. Working on reading for yesterday and stuff. This complicated crap about Chinese Immigration Exclusion Act in the late 1800s. I take a shower. I go to turn on my water and pressure's down. What? So I go out to the meter and I have to break through freaking crusty snow looking ice to get into the meter. Oh, they used to love to hear us talk when I was a kid. So I went out to the meter and the thing is going, ooh, the spinny wheelie thingy is not going like you'd expect it when you're just dripping, but so I went and I look, I'm like, oh fuck. So I turn it off. I'm like, crap, this is the last thing I need. So yes, I try to do. I'm like, oh wow, what the hell, you know? When crises happen, it's just like, why me? I don't need this crap right now. I got other things to do. One more. I just got my hot water heater replaced, and that cost me a bunch of money. And worst case scenario, you know, when that shit happens and stuff like that. And so what happened was, I'm like, so I make some inquiries, and a plumber, I call a plumber, and because I live in an old trailer, and there ain't no telling what's underneath the damn thing, you know. So I get a hold of a plumber from Greenbrier. It's just on the way on Facebook, and I asked them their rates, and there's like $220 for the first hour plus materials. I told him what's going on. I'm like, thank you. So yeah, I'm like, oh God, I don't know how I'm going to flush the damn commode. Oh, let alone take a shower, blah, blah, stuff. Because when your water's not running in your place, you can feel it. It's like the circulatory system in your own, in a creature. You can feel it. Not there. This poor old girl, she's been abused, and this poor girl's been used and abused over the years. Anyways, so I'm like, fuck. So I'm on, and I just exhaustion and all that stuff. And I'm like, I got up yesterday morning, and I was like, trying to put the show together for yesterday, and it wasn't working. And I said, fuck it. I need to take the day off. So what happened was I actually finished the write-up I needed to do for my class that we met yesterday. We met the class and everything. And after class, I started doing some work and everything. And I'm like, screw this. I know how to do this stuff. So I go out, turn my plumbing water back on, and I figure out where it is. It was actually, because the worst case scenario for me was it's broke somewhere underground. and you have to dig that crap up, and that costs money. The other worst case scenario was it's somewhere where the insulation is still intact, and I hate dealing with the insulation underneath this place is dust. Oh, my water heater. A friend of mine is a plumber. He helped me. I've known this guy since I was a teenager. Yeah, he put it in for me. I just had to pay the money for it. No, well, not right now because it's really cold. I'm thinking more like critters, like rats and stuff like that. And they ain't no telling. So, because I live, I live in, I have like cow fields on either side of me. So, yeah. Anyways, hey, Power, you hear me talk about my last couple days. So, and it doesn't help that if I have to go for a supply run or anything like that, I don't know where the roads around here are crap. Well, I was able to figure out where it was, and it was actually just be right back. It's show and tell time. It was one of these little bitty gray feeder pipes. Actually, it was the other end of this. Well, you just imagine this longer with a little thing. Is to shower I don't use anymore. So I had to reach up in there and I cleared everything away. I went and got like tarps and stuff to put underneath the house and stuff. Yeah, so yeah. So yeah, I prepped everything, got that all done, and I ran into my cousin down at the Dollar General, and she was like, "Yeah, the roads are passable between here and Greenbrier." And I went over to Greenbrier and got me a couple of these shark bite caps. Well, you ask, why am I holding a piece of a pipe with a shark bite cap on it? Well, my dumb ass didn't think to examine the pipe. Be right back. I don't know where to put it. I have the other piece here. Yeah, so yeah, this had another piece that had a big long crack in it that I didn't figure it out was there until I went and turned it on, and it was like, ah! So I go up here and look. Yeah, there's water spewing everywhere out of this big long, like almost foot long crack. So I had to go cut it off, and I cut it off to right there. Luckily, I got 2 shark bite caps, right? I bought their last 2. If I hadn't had that Dollar General down there, I don't know how a couple years I would have survived my exile. But yeah. So, yeah, I don't know if you can see it, but right there is some old tape that was on that part of the pipe. Well, it was spewing out. So I called my buddy who helped me with the hot water heater, and after he got home from work, he came up there and fixed it for me because I was able to salvage the other shark bite cap, and it worked perfectly. So I have water again. All right, so that was my last couple days. So today I have half a dozen poems, I think. I have to go over half a dozen poems or so for my workshop tomorrow because I figure we're actually probably going to have class. They're going to open the university tomorrow. Hopefully they won't. Because I got to go to Civilization today and stock up on some stuff. Oh no. I call myself a journeyman. Well, and a prince. I can fix a pipe. I don't know. Anyway. So yes. And when you got friends who are plumbers. Oh yeah. So it was like, yeah, because at one point I hit the fuck it button. Because it was spewing out, but no more than what you'd put on like no more than what you would let your faucets run. So I'm like, so I was able to do a few things, and I was able to do a few things, take a shower, because I'd been underneath the fuck there, and I was all grody and everything. I didn't have to walk up to my buddy's house to take a shower. And then I said, screw it. And then Jake got back a hold of me, and he came up. So yes, now I have to go over poems, and I have to write a 3-page paper about Cromwell. Speaking of Cromwell, is Irish here yet? Oh, she would not like she would not like the couple articles that I had to read for. I don't know, because and they even mentioned the freaking stubborn cultural memories. All right, so what we're going to do for the show is I got half the show from the other day done. So I was like, I'll just use that. So we're going to go over those. All right. So this is our first one here. It's an Edna St. Vincent Millay. So this is Edna St. Vincent. I don't have the links for the actual thing, so just enjoy. Edna St. Vincent Millay, poem called An Ancient Gesture, version 1.
I thought, as I wiped my eyes on the corner of my apron, Penelope did this too. And more than once, you can't keep weaving all day and undoing it all through the night. Your arms get tired and the back of your neck gets tight. And along towards morning, when you think it will never be light, and your husband has been gone, and you don't know where for years, suddenly you burst into tears. There is simply nothing else to do. And I thought, as I wiped my eyes on the corner of my apron, this is an ancient gesture, authentic, antique, in the very best tradition. Classic Greek, Ulysses did this too, but only as a gesture which implied to the assembled throng that he was much too moved to speak. He learned it from Penelope. And I thought, as I wiped my eyes on the corner of my apron, this is an ancient gesture, gesture, a gesture which implied to the assembled throng that he was much too moved to speak. He learned it from Penelope, who really cried.
That started off like, okay. Wow. The back of your neck gets tight. Sounds like the mental mass of a sec check. Yeah. Wow. I'm not going to say I'm glad that it's interesting that that made you feel that. That mean, hope. All right. And pizza has spoken. That is nice. Yeah, I've always been a handy person. It's the Gen Xer in me, you know, plus the neglected. No, I wouldn't say neglected. The when I was a kid, you know, I was one of those didn't feel seen, so I had to do shit for myself. Yeah, most people thought I was silly. But yeah, I'm pretty handy. I've put food on the table swinging a hammer more than once, so I totally understand, because this place, it's not as old as me, but it's up there. We got this place in 92. Yeah, it was the summer of 1992. After Mom had recovered from her accident. Either 92 or 93. Right around in there. Yeah, it was right around in there that we got this place. Cool. And yeah, it's seen better days. And it's way too big for just little old me. That's why I want to replace it with a tiny house. So, let's go ahead. I'll unpin that. Let's go ahead. Hey, Irish, I was talking about you a minute ago. I don't think you'd like the conclusions I'm coming up with about Cromwell. Oh yeah. these articles are interesting. How you doing? You have temporarily escaped the asylum. All right, cool. Well, let's listen to while everybody's saying hi to Irish. This is An Ancient Gesture, Edna St. Vincent Millay. This is 4 minutes, so how's this going to go?
I thought as I wiped my eyes on the corner of my apron, Penelope did this too. And more than once, you can't keep weaving all day and undoing it all through the night. Your arms get tired and the back of your neck gets tight, and along towards morning, when you think it will never be light, and your husband has been gone, and you don't know where for burst into tears. There is simply nothing else to do. And I thought, as I wiped my eyes on the corner of my apron, this is an ancient gesture, authentic, antique, in the very best tradition, classic Greek. Ulysses did this too, but only as a gesture which implied to the assembled throng that he was much too moved to speak. He learned it from Penelope, who really cried. Penelope, who really cried. Penelope, who really cried.
All right. I'm going to cut that one off there because we had like 10 seconds left and it was going to. So this was potential ex-girlfriend material. All right. Yes, tough choice. My notes I put here are redo both of them in 5.0. And then number 2 needs to be redone with a female vocal. What do you think? It did. Yep, be safe. Lovely and gentle, perfect to restore calm in the hectic. Yeah, so that's one of the other things about number 2 started growing on me. Yeah. So we'll see how this one turns out later. All right, yeah, drive safe, dude. All right, let's play something. Let's play Palate Cleanser before we go to the next one, because I want to hear for Irish's nice calm vibes. Where is it? I think a version of it's in here. No, it's not. All right, Brian, get it together. It's in here. No, wrong one. Here, let's listen to the marathon runner, Fenton Johnson.
I
have run my course and seek the pearls, my Psyche fain would drink at Mermelin and rest content in wine and nectar cup. Who knows but that the gods have found me whole, and in their stewardship of man would bless the sweating lover fickle man once knew. I know that I might pull the tendon bands that hold my soul together, might bend each nerve and muscle, spirit fain would keep, that I might hear the maddening cheers of men who, when the morrow dawns, forget the games and cast instead the dice in marketplace. But I have found sweeter peace than fame, and in the evening dwell on heights divine. Betwixt my lips a rose from Cupid's hands, upon my brow the laurel belvedere entwines from tree beside the throne of Zeus, and flowing from my speech Athene's words dip long in wisdom's fount to heal the soul. Sweeter peace than fame, and in the evening dwell on heights divine. Betwixt my lips a rose from Cupid's hands, upon my brow the laurel belvedere entwines from tree beside the throne of Zeus, and flowing from my speech Athene's words dip long in wisdom's fount to heal the soul.
That is absolutely lovely. I don't know what y'all guys think, but I think it's lovely. Oh boy. See you, Marlene. All right, so let's go with the next one on the list. The next one on the list is a Dylan Thomas. Here in the spring. I don't know. Suno was giving me issues when it came to these. I don't know. Suno was, oh well. Sometimes it's funny how we anthropomorphize stuff like that. You know, because I tend to think of it more as a collaborative partner than a tool. It's amazing. It's amazing sometimes. You know, because they say ChatGPT and those AI programs will make you want to like or want to make you like them. Yeah. It's interesting. I asked ChatGPT, who am I, one time, because I use it for a certain thing, like for academic stuff, to basically as a research tool. And it went along a lot. You're a scholar, and that was funny. All right, this is Dylan Thomas here in the spring, version 1.
Here in this spring, stars float along the void. Here in this ornamental winter, down pelts the naked weather. This summer buries a spring bird. Symbols are selected from the years, slow rounding of 4 seasons coasts. In autumn teach 3 seasons fires and 4 birds notes. I should tell summer from the trees, the worms. Tell, if at all, the winter storms, or the funeral of the sun. I should learn spring by the cuckooing, and the slug should teach me destruction.
The worm tells summer better than the clock. The slug's a living calendar of days. What shall it tell me if a timeless insect says the world whirs away? I should tell summer from the trees, the worms. Tell, if at all, the winter storms, or the funeral of the sun. I should learn spring by the cuckooing, and the slug should teach me destruction. A worm tells summer better than the clock. The slug's a living calendar of days. What shall it tell me if a timeless insect says the world wears away?
Yeah, that's funny considering what's going on. Ornamental winter. Oh, I'm thinking, I don't know. I'm thinking psychedelic funky. I think that needs to be funked up a little bit. Let's listen to the all right. Remember, you're 45 minutes in. Oh, don't have too much fun, Irish. Yeah. All right, here's version 2. This one's 4 minutes long, so should we be scared? Let's find out.
Here in this spring,
void. Here in this ornamental winter, down pelts the naked weather. This summer buries a spring bird. Symbols are selected from the years, slow rounding of four seasons coasts. In autumn teach three seasons fires, and four birds notes. I should tell summer from the trees, the worms. Tell, if at all, the winter storms, or the funeral of the sun. I should learn spring by the cuckooing, and the slug should teach me destruction. A worm tells summer better than the clock. A slug's a living calendar of days. What shall it tell me if a timeless sense says the world wears away? Here in this spring, stars float along the void. Here in this ornamental winter, down pelts the naked weather. This summer buries a spring bird. Symbols are selected from the years, slow rounding of four seasons coasts. In autumn teach three seasons fires, and four birds notes. I should tell summer from the trees, the worms. Tell, if at all, the winter storms, or the funeral of the sun. I should learn spring by the cuckooing, and the slug should teach me destruction.
And yeah, number two of those two tracks, number two is better, hands down. But it needs to be redone in 5.0. I've put it there in my notes. Oh, it's updating. And then number one, I want to hear Psychedelic Funk. Oh, I love it. The creative possibilities. Unlimited content. I found myself unlimited content, but the world doesn't know about it. Poor me, the poor world, don't know yet, but at least you guys do. And thank you, the 10 of you. It says 10 of you are watching. Yeah, we got up to like 13, I think. That's a record for me. So yes, like and subscribe, my friends. Remember, everything we do here is under fair use and all that stuff, originating from the 1976 Act, and also this stuff. All right, so interesting now, isn't it? Oh, now we got 11. Although sometimes I don't trust this little counter here. All right. So what do you think? I know what I think. I'm going to play up. Let's do this here. Let's play up something else. You are under arrest, Chancellor. Yes. Oh, somebody gets it. Oh, let's play this one just to mix it up a little bit.
Fuzzy fellow without feet, yet doth exceeding run. Of velvet is his countenance, and his complexion done. Sometime he dwelleth in the grass, sometime upon a bough, from which he doth descend in plush upon the passer-by. All this in summer, but when winds alarm the forest folk, he take deaf damask residence and struts in sewing silk. Then finer than a lady emerges in the spring, a feather on each shoulder, you'd scarce recognize him. By men I clept caterpillar, by me, but who am I to tell the pretty secret of the butterfly? Fellow without feet, yet doth exceeding run. Of velvet is his count, and his complexion done. Sometime he dwelleth in the grass, sometime upon a bough, from which he doth descend in plush upon the passer-by all summer. But when winds alarm the forest folk, he taketh damask residence and struts in sewing silk. Then finer than a lady emerges in the spring, a feather on each shoulder, you'd scarce recognize him. By men I collect caterpillar, by me, but who am I to tell the pretty secret of the butterfly?
Yes, I've been there too. I spent a lot of time down there while I was in the Navy. Did some port visits down there too. It's lovely. My advice: talk to Cricket, Chow Smut. She does a she does her own little travel agency. She could probably give you some recommendations on places down there to go visit. You know, on cruise ships. Go on a cruise ship. I want to do that eventually because I miss the ocean so much sometimes. Cool. Well, I'm going to be on for about another hour. Yeah. And then I got work to do. All right. This is actually a good question. either the Joseph Goebbels, Timu Joseph Goebbels, old Miller, that twit. Oh my lord! If there's anybody that needs not to be here anymore, it's that guy. For his own good. How could someone just be so unpleasant? Or you know, Jefferson or the Timu Jefferson David. No, I ain't going to insult him. The couch fornicator. I don't know. Don't get me started. Okay, where are we at? Right there. Yeah. Like Cricket did that SP Cruise. They did it like a year and a half ago. No, a little over a year ago. Yeah, it was in 24 that I wanted to go on. But at that time, that was just definitely out of the question. Maybe by the next time we ended up doing one, I might be able to go. Depends on that guy. But definitely going to be doing some traveling in May. All right. So let's play this last one. Emily Jane Bronte. This is an Emily Jane Bronte one. We like her stuff. This particular one is called Fall Leaves Fall. Oh, I was trying to get into a theme there. Something other than winter.
Fall leaves fall, die flowers away, lengthen night and shorten day. Every leaf speaks bliss to me, fluttering from the autumn tree. I shall smile when wreaths of snow blossom where the rose should grow. I shall sing when nights decay ushers in a drearier day. Fall leaves fall, die flowers away, lengthen night and shorten day. Every leaf speaks bliss to me, fluttering from the autumn tree. I shall smile when wreaths of snow blossom where the rose should grow. I shall sing when nights decay ushers in a drearier day. I shall smile when wreaths of snow blossom where the rose should grow. I shall sing when nights decay ushers in a drearier day.
that was interesting, lovely in a way, but I don't know. I want to like it, but it needs something. What do you think? Indeed. I'll just leave that right there. See, okay, I was first stationed out of Mississippi, so Gulf of Mexico. It's still the fucking Gulf of Mexico. And we did a lot of training down in there. We did anti-drug ops. My first port visit, Cuba, Guantanamo Bay. Dropped a drug kingpin off on. We pulled over, and you can check this out. It was in March 2004. 2004. We got intelligence that this Russian drug czar kingpin type person was on a Carnival cruise liner. There's actually news stories about it. It was on a Carnival cruise liner. So we went and pulled her over. Yeah, we had our VBSS team, Visit Board Search and Seizure team, and Coasties. We had Coast Guards on board. Those are the policing, those who help with the policing powers. Yeah. When they got in freaking, wherever they could do it, boom, we were right there. They went on board, and they, he had his elaborate stateroom. He was on vacation with his family. And the wife asked if they could arrest him when they got back to Florida so he could finish his vacation with his family. The reason I know this is because a guy that was in my division was on the VBSS team, and he told us all about it. Yeah. I'll put that up there again. So there's Cuba, which is actually pretty. Oh my Lord. I wish I would go there on vacation. It's fucking beautiful. And then we went to Cozumel, and then I've been to Cozumel twice, and then Curacao, not necessarily in that order. Cartagena, Colombia. Yeah, there's a lot of places. A lot of places I've been to down there that I would like to go back. Although right now we don't know. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, we didn't get to go into Cuba proper. They restricted us to the base there. But yeah, I'd like to go back because, oh my Lord, the water, crystal clear. They take that stuff seriously down there. You don't get caught dumping. Oh no, that's their freaking tourist lifeblood. That damn crystal clear blue water. They call it aquamarine for a reason. All right, this is the last one. So this part of the show. ultimately this whole country is, this whole area, this whole continent is, because, you know, they crossed the Bering Land Bridge tens of thousands of years ago, so technically they were immigrants then. Just saying. I had a conversation one time. This guy I know, I trust this guy with my life. He just happens to be a black guy. That's just that's irrelevant, sort of, to this story. But he said we were talking about all this stuff. He says he could sort of understand. You know, he called it not racism per se. He called it tribalism. Would being with your tribe, right? The people you're comfortable around with, the people that lift you up, the people that help you through life, the people, your family, your extended family, your community. It's your tribe, because we are essentially a very tribalistic species. What he said he couldn't tolerate was the bigotry. The difference between that. See, you can be wholly in on your tribe, right? It's when the bigotry takes over. That's where it goes south. It goes south. It goes into bad territory. So, yeah. Technically, go back far enough, we're all immigrants. My family just happened to come. My mom traced part of our family back to the colonial days. So yeah, I had freaking family that fought on both sides of the Civil War. So yeah, it's all the way. It's all a distraction. It's all It's an attempt by very unpleasant people to basically take over. Very unpleasant people. It is. Yeah, my friend Tony. Yeah, he's like he helps my best friend. My best friend I'm not talking to right now. Yeah, that's how I met him. And I could give him $100, and 3 weeks later ask for that $100 back, and he would give me that $100 back. That's how much I trust this man. He's probably one of the most honest people I have ever met in my life. Mm-hmm. Well, I'm an immigrant to Arkansas from West Virginia. That's actually, in some ways, that was a step up. Yeah, my family migrated from freaking Appalachia to freaking deep south. You should hear some of the jokes I got. How's your mother cousin? Well, I actually have an aunt who's my cousin. Well, at one point she was my aunt who's my cousin. True story. All right. Before I get on the plane some more, I like this story. My mom and my dad met because my mom's sister got together with my dad's best friend. All right. My Aunt Sue and my Uncle Pat. My Uncle Pat was my dad's best friend. Grew up around him and everything. There was a short age gap, close to a 10-year age gap, but anyway, my dad was an interesting fellow, I'll tell you that much. Well, when my mom got divorced from her first husband, she had 2 kids. My dad was single. He was in his mid-30s. Yeah, sort of. Anyway, so my mom, sister, was like, Mom, Carol's single. My dad's friend, my Uncle Pat, was like, they call him Buck single. So that's how I came about. Well, my dad has a lot of siblings, and my mother has a lot of siblings because that's how they I guess they had a lot of time on their hands. Well, one of my dad's oldest sister, actually the oldest in of his bunch, my Aunt Patty had a daughter, and my mom had a younger brother. Well, my uncle and my cousin, my uncle on my mom's side, totally, and my cousin on my dad's side, female cousin, uncle. Well, one thing led to another. Out pops my cousin. So they got married. So yeah, I have a cousin aunt. Well, she's no longer my aunt. They got divorced a long, long time ago. But we joke about it. So I have cousins who are both first and second and third. Just on different branches of the family. That's classic freaking Appalachia for you, ain't it? With none of the creepiness. I love it. Oh, I love it. Oh, although a friend of mine, his wife started out as his stepsister. That's when I found that out, I'm like, well, wow, cool, because he's American and she's from South America, but they immigrated here. Yeah, again, immigrants a long time ago. So, oh, this world is an interesting place. All right. I got this one going through my head. Let's play it. Oh, I got stories. I'm going to write that one down.
Midnight o'er the dimmer's lonely bosom. Dark, dusky, windy midnight swift are driven. The swelling vapors onward, every blossom bathes its bright petals in the tears of heaven. Imperfect, half-seen objects meet the sight. The other half our fancy must portray. One dull, lengthened sheet of swimming light lies the broad lake. The moon conceals her ray, sketched faintly by a pale and lurid gleam. Shot through the glimmering clouds, the lovely planet is shrouded in obscurity. The scream of owl is silent, and the rocks of granite rise tall and drearily, while damp and dank hang the thick willows on the reedy bank. Beneath the gurgling eddy slowly creep, blackened by foliage and the glutting wave that saps eternally the cold grey steep. Sounds heavily within the hollow cave. All earth is restless from his glossy wing. The heat fowl lifts his head at intervals. Wet, driving, rainy, come the bursting squalls. All nature wears her dun-dead covering. Tempest is gathered and the brooding storm spreads its black mantle o'er the mountains form, and mingled with the rising roar is swelling from the far hunter's booth, the bloodhounds yelling. The waterfalls in various cadence chiming, or in one loud unbroken sheet descending. Salute each other through the night's dark womb. The moaning pine trees to the wild blast bending are pictured faintly through the checkered gloom. The forest halfway up the mountain climbing resound with crash of falling branches quiver. Their age's mossy trunks, the startled doe leaps from a leafy lair. The swelling river winds his broad stream, majestic, deep, and slow.
I like that one. It happens. Probably more often than you think. I wonder if they ever had trouble telling them apart. Oh. Tasmanians. Oh, that's... I shouldn't laugh, but oh, it's too early in the morning. I'm going to play a few more, and then I got work to do. Got work to do. Let's play this one.
He sleeps on the top of a mast with his eyes fast closed. The sails fall away below him like the sheets of his bed, leaving out in the air of the night the sleeper's head. Asleep he was transported there, asleep he curled in a gilded ball on the mast top, or climbed inside a gilded bird, or blindly seated himself astride. I am founded on marble pillars, said a cloud I never moved. See the pillars there in the sea, secure in introspection. He peers at the watery pillars of his reflection. A gull had wings under his and remarked that the air was like marble. He said, up here I tower through the sky, for the marble wings on my tower top fly. But he sleeps on the top of his mast with his eyes closed tight.
let's get a little bit dirty.
I had a little sorrow, born of a little sin. I found a room all damp with gloom and shut us all within. And little sorrow weeps, said I, and little sin prayed God to die. And I upon the floor will lie and think how bad I've been. Alas for pious planning, it mattered not a whit. As far as gloom went in that room, the lamp might have been lit. My little sorrow would not weep. My little sin would go to sleep. To save my soul, I could not keep my graceless mind on it. So up I got in anger and took a book I had and put a ribbon on my hair to please a passing lad. And one thing there's no getting by. I've been a wicked girl, said I. But if I can't be sorry, why? I might as well be glad.
I don't know if you were here for the story. Yeah, my mom's younger brother married my dad's niece. Two totally unrelated families. So I joke around and say I have a cousin aunt. So therefore I have double cousins. I have a first and second cousin. I don't have double cousins, but yeah, first and second cousins and second and third cousins and so forth from that little joining of the branch. Oh, yep. That's twins for you. Hey. I could say a few things that were kind of ungentlemanly, but I'm not going to. It's too early in the morning for that stuff. Mm-hmm. Here. I'm a stinker. Mm-hmm.
body, it is so quite new a thing. Muscles better and nerves more. I like your nerves, get small. I like your body. I like what it does. I like its hows. I like to feel the spine of your body and its bones and the trembling, firm smoothness in which I will again and again and again kiss. I like kissing this and that of you. I like slowly stroking the shocking fuzz of your electric fur. And what is it comes over parting flesh and eyes, big love crumbs. And possibly I like the thrill of under me you so quite new. I like my body when it is with your body. It is so quite new a thing. Muscles better, nerves more. It does. I like its hows. I like to feel the spine of your body and its bones and the trembling, in which I will again and again and again kiss. I like kissing this and that of you. I like slowly stroking the shocking fuzz of your electric fur. And what is it comes over parting flesh and eyes, big love drums. And simply I like the thrill of under me you so quite new. Lightwing smoke, it carrying bird, melting thy pinions in thy upward flight. Lark without song and messenger of dawn, circling above the hamlets as they nest, or else departing dream and shadowy form of midnight vision gathering up thy skirts by night, star veiling and by day.
Thou hast that all to me, love, for which my soul did pine. A green isle in the sea, love, a fountain and a shrine, all wreathed with fairy fruits and flowers, and all the flowers were mine. Ah, dream too bright to let our starry hope that did arise, but to be overcast, a voice from out the future cries, on, but o'er the past, my spirit hovering lies, mute, motionless, aghast. For alas, with me the light of life is o'er. No more, no more, no more, no more, no more, no more. Such language holds the solemn sea to the sands upon the shore. Shall bloom the thunder-blasted tree, or the stricken eagle soar. And all my days are trances, and all my nightly dreams are where thy gray eye glances, and where thy footstep gleams in what ethereal dances. By what eternal stream?
Alrighty. Yeah, I got a few start up here. Don't go there. Of course not. I'm sorry, Kia. But you got it, kiddo. You got this. You see, even Kathy says, you got this, kiddo. Well, that's E.E. Cummings for you. I know. I like the image. Yeah. I need some shockingly primal in my life at times. That's about as close as I get. I don't know, which is sad. Oh, cool. Give the puppy an ear scratch for us. All right, I'm going to switch it up a bit. Let's see here. Where are we? No, I can go back. No, Not there. There. Because it's right. At least I think it is. Right here.
All thoughts, all passions, all delights, whatever stirs this mortal frame, all are but ministers of love and feed his sacred flame. Oft in my waking dreams do I live o'er again that happy hour, when midway on the mount I lay beside the ruined tower. The moonshine stealing o'er the scene had blended with the lights of eve, and she was there, my hope, my joy, my own dear Genevieve.
She leant against the armored rounded statue of the armed knight. She stood and listened to my lay amid the lingering light. Few sorrows hath she of her own, my hope, my joy, my Genevieve. She loves me best whene'er I sing the songs that make her grieve.
I played a soft and doleful air, I sang an old and moving story, an old rude song that suited well that ruin wild and hoary.
She listened with a flitting blush, with downcast eyes and modest grace, for well she knew I could not choose but gaze upon her face.
I told her of the knight that wore upon his shield a burning brand, and that for 10 long years he wooed the lady of the land.
I told her how he pined, and the deep, the low, the pleading tone
With which I sang another's love interpreted my own.
She listened with a flitting blush, with downcast eyes and modest grace,
And she forgave me that I gazed too fondly on her face.
but when I told the cruel scorn that crazed that bold and lovely knight, and that he crossed the mountain woods, nor rested day nor night,
That sometimes from the savage den, and sometimes from the darksome shade, and sometimes starting up at once in green and sunny glade, there came and looked him in the face an angel beautiful and bright, and that he knew it was a fiend this miserable night, and that unknowing what he did, he leaped amid a murderous band, and saved from outrage worse than death the lady of the land. And how she wept and clasped his knees, and how she tended him in vain, and ever strove to expiate the scorn that crazed his brain, and that she nursed him in a cave, and how his madness went away when on the yellow forest leaves a dying man he lay. His dying words, but when I reached that tenderest strain of all the ditty, my faltering voice and pausing harp disturb her soul with pity. All impulses of soul and sense that thrilled my guileless Genevieve, the music and the doleful tale, the rich and balmy, and hopes and fears that kindle hope, an undistinguishable throng, in gentle wishes long subdued, subdued and cherished long. She wept with pity and delight with love and virgin shame. And like the murmur of a dream, I heard her breathe my name. Her bosom heaved, she stepped aside. As conscious of my look she stepped, then suddenly with timorous eyes she fled to me and wept. She half enclosed me with her arms, she pressed me with a meek embrace, and bending back her head looked up and gazed upon my face. 'Twas partly love and partly fear, and partly 'twas a bashful art, that I might rather feel than see the swell in her heart. I calmed her fears and she was calm, and told her love with virgin pride. And so I won my Genevieve, my bright and beauteous bride.
At the top of the house, the apples are laid in rows, and the skylight lets the moonlight in. Those apples are deep sea apples of green. There goes a cloud on the moon in the autumn night. In the wainscot scratches and scratches, and then there is no sound at the top of the house of men. Or mice in the cloud is blown, and the moon again dapples the apples with deep sea light. Silver streams out of the moon, those moonlit apples of dreams. And quiet is the steep stair. Under in the corridors, under there is nothing but sleep. And stiller than ever on orchard boughs they keep. Tressed with the moon, and deep is the silence deep on moon-washed apples of wonder.
I like those that fade out like that. Yeah, you can see my, well, cluttered. I gotta go through all that stuff back there. All right, my friends. All right. Somehow this looks like a fake background, but it's not. Maybe it's the Matrix showing through. All right, my friends. I'm going to play one more. And then I have stuff to do. I hope y'all guys have stuff to do because, you know, otherwise it'd be boring. No. No. Tomorrow I'm going to come back with it. Okay, so I got work I got to do. I got stuff. Yeah, it's going to be a busy day, but I'll let y'all know all about it tomorrow. Hopefully, I'll have a new show, something new. But if not, we'll just play something for about an hour, and then don't know for sure yet if we're going to have to go to school or have class tomorrow. No class today. Yeah, I know I have no class, but there's my instructor canceled virtual class today, which is really good because I got other work I got to do. Anyways, I'll see y'all tomorrow morning, definitely. But I'm getting a little ahead of myself because, everything we do here is on from public domain and all that stuff. But this is the most important part right here. Like I always say, go out there and have an awesome day and all that stuff. I don't know if y'all watch Scooter Mom's Scooter Report. I'm probably going to be on there tonight because I sent her a clip from last week when I was talking about some stuff. So yeah, that's happening this evening if I'm not mistaken. But in the meantime, like I said, y'all go out there and have an awesome day, and I am going to play something we haven't heard in a while. Get the old toe tapping. Some William Butler. Where is it? It's right. The Circus Animals Desertion. He'll play. Really? This is
I sought a thing, sought for it in vain. I sought it daily for 6 weeks or so. Maybe at last, being but a broken man, I must be satisfied with my heart, although winter and summer till old age began. My circus animal, those stilted boys, that burnished chariot, lion and woman, and the Lord knows what. What can I but enumerate old themes? First, that sea riders, allegory, poor dreams, vain gaiety, vain battle, vain repose. My adorned old songs or courtly show, but what care that set him on to ride for the bosom of his fairy bride? And then a counter truth filled out its play. The came I gave it, she pity crazed had given her soul away, but masterful heaven had intervened to save it. I thought my dear must her own soul destroy, so did fanaticism and hate enslave it. And this brought forth the dreaming of this dream itself, hearts and love. Fool and blind man stole the bread. Cuchulainn fought the ungovernable sea. Heart mysteries there, and yet when all is said, it was the dream itself enchanted me. Character isolated by a deed, to engross the present and dominate memory. Players and painted stage took all my love, and not those things that they were emblems of. Those masterful images, because complete, grew and cut out of what began a mound of refuse or the sweepings of a street. Old kettles, old bottles, and a broken can. Old iron, old bones, old rags, and a raving slut. Who keeps that till now that my ladder's gone? I must lie down where all the ladders start, in the foul rag and bone shop of the heart.
All right, my friends. Room Raid Antics. I'll see y'all over there. Y'all have a good one tomorrow. Same time, same channel. Unless otherwise posted, I'll see you there. And out in the chats later today, of course. And yeah, we'll talk to each other and tell each other all about it tomorrow. All right. Enjoy. Bye. Like and subscribe. Notification bells.